And so I wanted to do a video on it, not only for myself, but for others that were going to go out on the trip after me. One of the big things that we didn't run into, which I thought we were going to run into, was mosquitoes. That's why I had the head net, I had bug repellent on me, but, you know, we didn't know that, but when we got out there, the captain of the boat said, no, we're not going to have too much problems with mosquitoes. The only big problem was when we were on the boat and you're going fast, sometimes bugs fly into your face when you're sitting on the seat. So you do need like a bandana like tied around your head or something, because you'll get some bugs or big flies that smash into your face because you're going 30, 40 miles an hour. But this is the backpack that I brought. This is a water bladder. This holds 100 ounces of water. The bladder I keep in the freezer, so it's not in here. And then I had some gear, basic gear for myself, and this first aid kit's like an individual first aid kit that I keep on this pack. This is a great little hydration pack, and also you can carry some gear on it. But not knowing what we were going to get into, I didn't end up using those high water boots. Just kept my regular like police SWAT boots on. What else? And the Parang machete, I didn't carry that either. I left that in the car.
I was wondering where that was.
Yeah. I thought I had the Becker knife on me, the straight blade. You know, I didn't know if alligators were going to jump on the. I had no idea what to expect going out in that trip. So, not going out in the Everglades before.
What do you do that you have all that equipment?
I do a lot of gear testing. That's my channel. My YouTube channel does gear testing. I do some weight training and stuff like that on it, and preparedness. I've been doing that since 2009. So I get a lot of gear in. Some companies now are actually sending me gear to test for them and then do videos on it. I just started getting at it. But over the last several years, I've done gear tests on a lot of basic stuff, you know, backpacks, first aid, cooking, fire making. That's why you saw them. I had several different ways to start a fire. A signal fire, you get stuck out there, even if our airboat conked out, who's going to rescue us? So you make a signal fire or something, have flashlights to light at night, the signal up in the air at night. You always want to have more than one. So that's why you saw I had 3 different flashlights.
What's the most effective way you found of creating a fire without a cigarette lighter or matches?
Match or cigarette lighter? I like the fire steel, and what I do is Barbie she yells at me all the time, but in the house I melt wax, and I take, the cotton pads you used to take your makeup off. I melt some wax on the stove, and my wife's cooking pots, and I quickly dip the wax pads in with like a tweezer or tongs, pull them out, they dry a little bit, and they coat it with wax, but you still have a little of the cotton sticking through, or you could rough it up with your knife. As soon as you hit that with the fire steel, that lights, and that'll stay lit for 7 minutes. I've tested one. It stayed lit for 7 minutes, and then with your tinder or whatever wood you have or whatever you collected, you can start a fire easily with that. And you carry 3 or 4 of those, you've got multiple fires.
So that's
You
more
can even put
effective
it
than the magnesium?
Magnesium is good. You have to scrape the magnesium and then hit it with the steel. So what the fire steel does, it has everything in the rod built in. You just hit it with the. I didn't bring one with me, but just
That's
hit
more
it.
effective than the magnesium, so that's the best way.
Yeah, it's a little quicker. Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
And you'll get hundreds of fires from a little fire steel you carry on your belt. And you can strike it with your knife or carry a little striker with it too.
They're on
The
sale.
ability to make fire, every survival show you watch, if you can't make a fire and you're stranded somewhere, you're in a lot of trouble. Because with the fire, you can boil, that's why I carried the steel pot, because I could boil water, drink it if I had to. We ran out of water. So,
What's a good price on those steels?
fire steels, you can get them in Basco, $5, $6, $7, $10. There's different sizes, all the way up to $24, $25. Firesteel.com is a good website. They have a lot of different sizes.
Are you supposed to communicate to someone that you're out there?
Yeah, obviously we went out with the Broward Sheriff, so they knew back at base where we were, the guys at base knew. And Chief came with us, and then Raphael was, another CERT member came with us. And then the driver of the boat, I don't know, was he a captain at the station?
No, you never. No.
But he was an experienced airboat commander, driver, and he knew the Everglades, that whole area there, which I never knew had 300 plus camps out there. People actually going out back and forth. We saw like you would drive, take a Sunday drive or with your wife and kids, go out to your camp. They do it on their airboats and they have camps all over.
These,
I never knew.
officers or just private people?
Regular people with camps. They have houses out there, cabins.
You're gonna get a chance to see some of them.
I took, the video I took on the, that's right here, Chief.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got it.
this is it here.
We got it.
Yeah, you'll see in this video, you'll see these guys, I didn't really get them in the video, like their faces and stuff. But this is us.
Cabs is open. If you look at
This is our briefing.